Hello, grade 10 students! This is Teacher Roxanne again, and welcome to my writing class. Before we start our lesson, I want you to prepare several things. These are a paper, pen or pencil to jot down notes. One more thing is your alpha book, and most importantly, your eyes to watch, ears to listen, and heart to obey instructions that will be given to you later. Previously, we have discussed the tale The Little Blackfish by Samad Birangi, and I am sure that you have learned a lot of lessons from it. Now, aside from the theme of the story, let us focus on the author's purpose of writing the selection. Now, there can be several purposes, and it can be to inform, to entertain, to describe, or to persuade. Now, considering the tale The Little Blackfish, what do you think is the author's purpose? You're right. It can be to entertain and to persuade. Why do you think it is to entertain? Okay. It is because, as readers, we are entertained by how the little blackfish outwits different characters in the selection. How about to persuade? It is because the author might want us to do the same thing like the little blackfish did in the story. Now, let us focus on the author's purpose, which is to persuade. Now, the question is, how will you persuade your readers? First, your essay must be reliable. And how can we say that your essay is reliable? First, it must be informative. It must contain information and ideas that are proven correct or right. Next one, it must be accurate as well. Now let us move on. Aside from being reliable, it must be organized. So how will you organize your writing? First, you have to state your claim. That means you have to express your stand or the idea that you want to prove to your readers. Next, you have to express details that support your claim. And the last one is conclude. This is the last part of your essay. You have to summarize the ideas that you have stated in your essay. And the last one, aside from reliable and organized, opposition is anticipated. We have different kinds of readers, and they can oppose your ideas. So you must be ready with that and explain your stand or claim. This time, your goal will be to write a persuasive paragraph. You're going to write a paragraph in which you state the moral of the little blackfish, and upon identifying the moral of the tale, you can answer these questions. First, what is the main character's goal or quest in the story? Next, how successful is the character in achieving the goal or completing the quest? And what does the character learn in trying to reach his goal or complete the quest? And the last question is, what did I learn about life from reading this story? I know that you can relate from the little blackfish experience in the story. Now, think about how you will convince your reader that your opinion is valid. Let us move back to the tale, The Little Blackfish. What is the theme conveyed in this story? I know that you have learned a lot from it, so you can have different opinions. Now, the theme can be about determination, wit, personal freedom, exploration for learning, independence, compassion, and kindness. Now, these ideas can be supported by details coming from your textbook. This time, I want you to open your workbook on page 244, and you can also have your notebook so you can jot down notes. I will give you an example, and I will use the idea about determination. You can also have your idea. I have given you several examples earlier, which you can use on writing your persuasive text. Now, the theme that will be used in the example is determination has a vital role in achieving one's goal. Now, how will you construct your persuasive text? In the beginning, you have to introduce the story and state your claim. Here's an example. One of the most beneficial hobby one can have is reading, as it imparts life lesson which we might have experienced or will experience. We will likely have these lessons from different genres, and one of it is a tale. One of the most famous tale is Samas Birangi's The Little Blackfish, which conveys several ideas which readers can relate from. In The Little Blackfish, most of the scenarios focus on determination on achieving one's goal despite hindrances. Now, I have stated here the claim, and I have introduced the story. In the first paragraph, as you can see, I have introduced the tale The Little Blackfish. And I also stated the idea about determination. Next one. After our introduction, let us have supporting details. Support your claim with at least 2 evidences from the story. Here's an example. At the beginning of the tale, the main character, the little blackfish, expressed his idea of leaving the stream and explore to know what's beyond that small body of water. Its mother was devastated about her son's plan and bluntly stated her contradiction. Despite this, the little blackfish insisted and decided to leave. This shows that it doesn't need other people's opinion as long as he knows his desire and goal. We might also experience the same situation and receive criticism, but we must focus and pursue our goal. Moreover, while journeying, the little blackfish heard of lots of danger that it might face along its way, like encountering the pelican, swordfish, and heron. But it got an unwavering determination. Instead, it braced itself by inquiring and getting ready. Along our journey, we may face fearsome situations, but these are no help. And for the last part of our persuasive text, you have to conclude the paragraph by restating your claim about the moral and summing up your ideas. Here's an example. Through the scenarios that the little blackfish has undergone, we can infer that one's determination has a vital role in achieving his or her goal. Life is not as beautiful as we expect. We will encounter hindrances and scary situations, but it is our choice to pursue and defy negativities. So in this part, we summarized and conclude everything that is stated earlier. I hope you can construct your own this time. Before you proceed on writing your persuasive text, these are the things that you must consider. First, convention. We are referring to your grammar and spelling. Second one, organization. Please be mindful of how you jump from one idea to another. It can be from sentence to sentence or paragraph to paragraph. Third one, content. And the last one is word choice. Now that I have given you guidelines on how you're going to write your persuasive text, I hope it can be easier for you. Have a nice day!